I can't swim. Hi. Sorry. I always forget to start with the introduction. And I'm not sure why I started this video while I'm brushing my teeth. But hi. It is Musings with Mookie. This is episode whatever number it is. It's January 30th. People are supposed to be having protests across the nation. Nationwide protests. Don't buy nothing. Don't go shopping. Don't do none of that. I agree with it. Because I can't swim. And people, specifically the government, will use what they know about you to kill you. And it's not just you specifically. They'll use what they know about human nature, but they never really fully understand human nature. They never fully understand human beings as a whole. How we are apt, like they know it, but they don't understand it. We are apt to change the trajectory of our lives at any given moment, with any given moment. And I can't swim. So, I'm going to give you like a history lesson. Not everybody in the world knows how to swim, even if they live by bodies of water. And that could be because they're fearful of water, or they've had premonitions of water, or they've been told to stay away from water. People who do know how to swim are either self-taught, I know, unbelievable, are self-taught, are taught, are guided, or just have no fear. They're going to do it. Like, who thinks to jump off a mountain with a flimsy piece of fabric and say it's go time? Those are no fear individuals. High risk, and some people say low reward, but also high risk, high reward. How the stock market works. So where the history lesson comes in, and I'm learning about Hammurabi and his laws or whatever, and of course they were patriarchal, even though history has shown that majority of civilization, was on equal terms with each other. I'm gonna help you, you're gonna help me, no matter gender, we're just gonna play to our own strengths. So Hammurabi wrote this code. It's 282 laws. One of the laws were like, if a man cheats, he'll have to do something, swear, whatever. But if a woman cheats, she gets caught cheating, and both, her and her lover are caught in the act, they both can die. The husband can be like, oh, you both can die. If the husband decides to forgive the wife, but not the guy the wife was cheating on him with, then the king is going to intercede on the adulterer's behalf so he doesn't die. Now, if the wife is accused of cheating and she goes before court, and this is real loose, you're going to have to like Google it. I don't remember the full details, but she's accused of cheating, but there's no witnesses or something like that. And in order to prove her innocence, she has to have a heavy stone tied to her foot, and she has to swim back to the embankment. So I can't swim. A lot of people can't swim. It's not race specific. It's people in Africa right now. Most of them are black. A lot of them can swim. So it's not race specific. If I can't swim, what difference does it make a heavy stone is tied to my foot? And if you put me in the water, you row out in this boat, you put me in this water, in this lake, put me and tie a stone to my foot, and tell me to swim back to shore to proclaim my innocence, nothing is going to help me. There's nothing that's going to help me. So we fast forward, we go to the Salem witch trials. In order for a woman to prove that she's not a witch, she is thrown. She is thrown into water, fully dressed, with them big heavy skirts or whatever, and is expected to float, to swim. But if she can't swim, and even with that heavy dress, it's hard to swim in. It is hard to swim in. If she can't swim, it makes no never mind. Because when they put her in the water, more than likely they knew she couldn't swim, or she would be able to swim in the garments that she was wearing. Sometimes they also tied something to these women who were accused of being witches. So people would know. People would use what they know about you to harm you. And I can't swim. But this isn't about swimming. This isn't about the fact that I can't swim. This is about the fact that people can't do a lot of things. Some people can't walk. Some people are unable to talk. Some people, this is from children or whatever, they're unable to protect themselves in a variety of ways. And what we have to do as a collective is to save the people who can't swim. We have to protect the people that can't swim. We have to realize that there's a variety of reasons why they can't swim. We have to see that there are attachments placed upon them that they will not make it to shore, that makes it unable for them to make it to shore. We have to be okay with them not going into the water, no matter what you individually believe. Collectively, we have to protect those that can't swim. This isn't a one-person matter. It's because they're this ethnicity that it's happening to them. Ethnicity has nothing to do with someone being a person. Ethnicity does not guarantee or take away from your personhood. It's not scientific. That ethnicity has nothing to do with you evolving. Ethnicity is not, or culture, whatever minute symbols you want to attach, it has nothing to do with personhood. There's only two things needed to create life. But there's always that one thing, that one idea that decides to take it. And we got to move together on one accord. This isn't about religion. We put aside religion because there's precepts in there that tell you to do unto others what you wish to be done unto you. And others does not come with caveats. Others, there's no expansion on. There is no others -1, others .2. There's none of that. So let's protect those that can't swim. Let's continue to stand as a collective. Not continue. We have to stand as a collective. We have to stand together, not apart. Well, that's been Musings with Mookie. Yes, sometimes I do take a long time to brush my teeth because I do want to be thorough. I don't wear braces or nothing like that. I haven't had braces, but I paid for 2 of my kids to have braces. But somehow, I still end up at the dentist with something wrong with my teeth. Listen, this is a first world problem. I don't think any of you all have to really like agree or be like, yeah, that's my problem too. But sometimes it takes me a while to brush my teeth. They're not really dirty. It could be OCD. I don't know. But I'm not gonna list all my ailments to my therapist and they'll be like, oh, you got something else wrong with you. Or we have to unpack that. I just need whatever has to be unpacked right now for the greater good and my kids. So I don't lose it. No, I don't watch the news. I see little tidbits here and there because the news actually makes me tearful. But hey, this has been Musings with Mookie. Let's move as a collective. You have to decide very soon that you're part of the collective because someone's going to write the history books. Somebody's going to find the artifacts. And it may not be today. It may not be 6 months. It may not be 2 years from now. But everyone, as a collective, we're going to continue to wake up. So I have enjoyed talking to you, and I will talk to you later. Ciao. Bye.